I spent my last $84 on an abandoned gas station. My parents called a fool's purchase. My brother laughed, hopeless failure. 1 week later, a sealed vault behind the storage room wall exposed a 100-year family secret that left them speechless. My mother called me a fool. My father wouldn't even turn around. They walked out before the ink was dry. I sat alone in that title office with $84.16 to my name and a deed to a building nobody wanted. For 6 years, I'd kept the books at my father's company. Then my brother Wade forged numbers on a land deal and let my initials take the blame. My father believed his son. I left and never fought it. So when a rundown station on Old Route 9 came cheap, I bought it. It was the only door my $84 could open. The first night, I stood in the storage room behind the counter and knocked on the back wall. It knocked back wrong. Hollow, but deep. Cold air leaking through the seam. I pried the paneling off myself. Behind it, solid concrete, and set into it, a steel vault door. Someone had hidden this. Twice. I didn't open it that night. I photographed it, measured it, wrote everything down. My family had always called me the girl who couldn't see the big picture. I made myself slow down. The building, I learned, wasn't built as a gas station. It was a bonded warehouse from the 1920s, one of the only legal places to store liquor during Prohibition. I worked the bolt loose the next day. Stone steps went down into the dark. Bottles, hundreds of them. Hand-blown glass, wax seals, Prohibition-era whiskey wrapped in straw for 90 years. I didn't call anyone. I sat on the bottom step and did math until the number scared me. I photographed every crate. I emailed a Denver auction house. They wanted one thing above all: documentation. Proof of who owned it, who bonded it, where it came from. I went back down and found an iron box bolted behind the old desk. Inside, the original 1924 manifest, and underneath it, a bill of sale from 1931. The buyer's name stopped my heart. Amos Rutledge, my grandfather. He hadn't bought this land. He'd loaned a drowning man money in the worst year of the Depression, at terms built to fail, then foreclosed and took everything, including a sealed room he never even found. The whole Rutledge fortune, the wing at the hospital, the scholarship, the name this town worshipped, it started as a debt trap in the room my father called trash. I didn't confront him. I drove the originals to a bank 2 towns over and locked them where no Rutledge had ever set foot. Then my family started circling. My mother brought a casserole and talk of protecting me on the paperwork. My brother offered to buy the station for the family, dressed up as concern. My father came alone and told me, almost gently, that names go quiet, that family has to hold together, and I would do the right thing at his Founders Day gala. I found out why Dale Mercer had sold me the place so cheap. He'd expected me to fail so my family could buy it back for nothing. My own brother had set the trap. I didn't run. I signed the auction consignment. I signed a redevelopment deal with my father's biggest rival. I built a folder: deed, title, manifest, bill of sale, clean, dull, undeniable. Then I waited for the gala. 200 people filled the hall the night my father accepted Citizen of the Year. He thanked the town, told the story of the family that built it from nothing, and then he turned to me at the family table, smiling like a man who'd already won. "Brooke, honey," he said into the microphone, "come on up here and say a few words." I walked up. I took the microphone. I thanked him. Then I opened the envelope. "I bought the station myself," I said. "It's recorded in my name only. And what I found behind a sealed wall is authenticated Prohibition-era whiskey, headed to auction next month, under a contract I've already signed." The room went quiet. "And the last thing I found," I said, looking straight at my father, "was the 1931 bill of sale showing Grandpa didn't buy this land. He foreclosed on a man he'd loaned money to at 90 days' notice. That's where the Rutledge name started." My father lunged half a step toward the podium. "That's a lie," he said. "Put it down, Brooke." I slid the papers an inch out of his reach. "It's not a lie," I said. "It's recorded at the courthouse. Anyone can pull it Monday morning." 200 people sat in dead silence, watching the plaque shake in his hand. Full story on channel, link below.